What is this? What we call I am the doer, I am doing, I am the creator of my own destiny. Whenever तुक्का लग गया कुछ चलते चलते राह चलते, oh I want that, I'll meditate and create. 1 month it may manifest. I have the power of manifestation. Pura books, pura theories, everything comes out. You have the power to manifest. Then you say, I am a manifester. I can manifest anything that I want. अरे तेरे भाग में था उसलिए आया हो. You have 10 points listed there. 5 तो हो ही नहीं रहा है. ऊपर नीचे साधना एक टांग पे everything you are doing. Manifest ही नहीं हो रहा. 5 thing आराम से मिल गए. वो तेरे भाग में था. It was there in your, it was written there. But when you got it, you clicked, I manifested it. Who manifested that light that entered into your khopdi, that gave you that idea? Without that light, where will that idea come to manifest? And why is that idea coming to manifest? Your karma, your prarabdha. You deserve that or you don't deserve that. Accordingly, you will get that kind of thoughts and ideas. You deserve to be in Arunachala, you'll start getting ideas. I want to come here. Don't think you are coming here. Oh, I made a decision. Your karma is there. क्षेत्र ऋण है, जहां पे भी लेन देन है, खत्म करने की हाजिर होता है. You will have to be just present there. All the people in your life, all karmic debt people, you have not created, you have not attracted anybody, you have not repulsed anybody. They have all been magnetized to finish off the karmic debts. And how can you say ownership? This is my child, this is my parents. Oh, good. Are you there? Madhura, you are there, right? I was talking to you this same thing today in Arunachala. Same topics. It's only a feeling, and that feeling is a wrong feeling. That wrong feeling is called as avidya, agyanta, ignorance. Vidya is what? Opposite. The real knowing what we are talking here. That doesn't stop the world. That doesn't stop anything in your grasta. Everything will go as it is. Nobody is asking to change anything. You just are a witness and you don't keep claiming. That's all. Somebody is entering your life, somebody is leaving your life, you know. Somebody is born into your family, somebody dies from your family, you know. You know that it's a part of the whole happening. When you are living in this state, you are free. You cannot suffer. The sufferer is that identity. Wrong identity will always suffer. Because that wrong identity, he or she is identifying with the wrong personality. That personality is real. It is not real. When you imagine your personality to be real, all those people connected to you automatically will imagine them to be real. So the false is identifying a false, and two false are sitting there playing some games. Both the false will be suffering. Kabir says, नर तुम झूठे जन्म गवाया, झूठे का कोई अंत न पाया. नर तुम झूठे जन्म गवाया, पूरा जन्म गवाया ये झूठेपन में, ये झूठ की जिंदगी कि मैं ये हूं, वो है, ये है, ये दुनिया है, यही सत्य है. पूरा जन्म गवाया झूठ में, झूठे का कोई अंत न पाया. देयर इज नो एंड टू योर फॉल्सनेस. कबीरा सेज, झूठे के घर झूठा आया. इन द फॉल्स होम अनदर फॉल्स केम. झूठे के साथ ब्याह रचाया, got married. One false got married to the other false. Two false lived in falseness. Kabir's poetry, don't blame me. I just remembered it. What he's singing. झूठा नर झूठी नारी, झूठा बालक आया. नर भी झूठा, नारी भी झूठी. The husband also is Fake, wife also is fake, and now comes a fake child. What can be born out of fakeness? Can truth be born out of two fakeness? Two false comes, false identities. The third identity is born. That is the child, Juta Balaka. झूठी छाती, झूठी खोखी, झूठा दूध पिलाया. वो कोक भी झूठा. Womb is false. Where it is real? झूठी छाती, breast also false, and the breast milk also is false. झूठा दूध पिलाया. घमंड होता है ना आपका, we talk, हमने दूध पिया है, माता का दूध पिया है, and so on. We go into all these concepts so deeply. It can entangle you in that, the name of dharma and whatever. झूठी चाती, झूठी कोकी, झूठा दूध पिलाया. And that बालक भी झूठा है. So what he's telling is पूरा जन्म इसी में गवाया. झूठे का कोई अंत ना पाए. Means there is no end to this falseness. One false is multiplying into another false. That false is coming to the third. Then that third बच्चा बड़ा होके और वो reproduce करता है. Further falseness. You are going into the falseness. झूठे का कोई अंत ना पाए. Welcome to Serious Seeker Satsang. Enter at your own risk. You sound like कटु वचन, but सत्य वचन है. कबीर तो झूठ बोल ही नहीं सकता. तो ऐसे enter at your own risk. All serious contemplation sessions you enter at your own risk. Then you will really understand, do you seriously want this, or is it mind making another joke? झूठा बालक आया, झूठा जिंदगी, उसमें झूठा स्पिरिचुअलिटी भी आया. मैं आई विल ऐड कबीर पोएट्री. और एक झूठा आपका वो सब आया, स्पिरिचुअलिटी. On that, inside that, all jhuta talks will come in that, which will keep you more in that jhootpan only. New identities. और मुखोटा पहनो, ये योगी वो योगी. पूरा जन्म झूठा गवाया. झूठे का कोई अंत नहीं. Do you see where we are stuck? In Maya, what we are telling. Who's the cause of that Maya? We blame Maya. Maya बाहर नहीं, मेरे मन के अंदर है माया. I am the creator of Maya. So Bhagavan Nityananda says in Chidakasha, does Maya have hands and feet to catch you? You keep saying Maya caught me. Does it have hands and feet? You have caught Maya. You have hands, feet, buddhi, all this mana, indriyas, through which you catch Maya. Thoughts, you catch the thoughts. Thoughts doesn't come and catch you. Thought is floating in your space. Who asked you to catch it? If you don't catch it, you are a witness. Everything is just a thought. See how deep it is. So what we are talking about, freedom, mukti, moksha, ये सब बकवास है जब तक हम इस चीज को समझ नहीं पाते. And you think sadhana, doing sadhana will give you moksha. वो साधक मरना चाहिए फर्स्ट. वो साधना करने वाला जो जिसको घमंड है, हम ये बड़ा साधना कर रहे हैं, हम ये योगी है, वो कभी जाएगा नहीं. That yogi will survive always. That doer is there. साधना करने वाला भी है, वो क्लेम करने वाला भी है. उसको कैसा मुक्ति है? How is this guy going to get moksha, mukti? If I keep saying, I am your guide, I am your mentor, I am your coach, I am your guru, who's stuck? You are also stuck, I am also stuck. That much awareness should be there. That is true spirituality. Spirituality that frees you, that doesn't allow you to catch anything. आते ही जैसे चटका लगा जैसे you are aware, that is awareness. In your awareness, you'll never touch anything that is false. You might make mistakes and it's okay to make mistakes. ऐसा नहीं कि you will become perfect, but चटके लग के that pinch that you keep getting again and again. If you don't pay attention to it, life will pinch you. You can't escape it. The pain, sufferings will go on increasing little by little. You'll see the garmahat, the heat, the boiled frog syndrome, the post that I had made. It is called the boiled frog syndrome. You keep water to heat and you put a frog in it, it will immediately jump out because from outside it has just entered. It will feel the heat, danger, it will jump out. But you put a frog in cold water, it will swim there and slowly heat the pot from down. Slowly, water will become warm. The change is so slow that it cannot understand it. It will keep adjusting its body temperature. थोड़ा थोड़ा जैसे बढ़ रहा है, it will adapt to it. It will adapt. It will adapt. It will adapt. And it will think it is normal. It is normal. It is normal. Comfort zone. Comfort zone. It will start boiling, but still it will not leave. It will keep boiling in that and it will die. That is called the boiled frog syndrome. Illusion ऐसा है खतरनाक चीज. Slowly it will keep us boiling, but we don't want to. So I tell this, right, whenever I'm doing this satsangs all these years, all these boiling frog syndromes, they say that truth of theirs is real. So whenever I talk something, they will exit, they will leave. Why? They want to be in that boiling water. Slowly it is catching up. Let it catch. I'll boil to death in this ignorance. And what the wise frog does, when the water is boiling, it will leap out. The aware frog is aware. Something is wrong here. Look at my post, Facebook post, I put this a few days back. आप लोगों को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है ना ये सब चीज. These things, those posts which I put, if you can sit and contemplate on those things, because I don't put anything nonsense. Where it is a reminder to us, that only I keep putting. You can visit my Facebook posts or Instagram posts. You'll find all these kind of things only. Where what we are practicing, it will be a reminder. Some new things when I find, I say, okay, this can connect to our group. They can be able to relate what we are talking. And I keep adding and adding from all angles. So boiling frog is that. The sooner you understand and become aware, you can simply move out of that illusion called mind or be boiled in that. Adapting to it, adapting to it. Have you seen? I have seen so many people. They will adapt. Trouble will come. They will come for satsangs. They will come for retreat. They will come for webinars. They will sit. When trouble comes, but before they know, again they will go back into that same waters. वो पूरा boil होने तक, why should we do that? Why wait to get boiled? Why wait to see that the falseness will not exist? I will not give up. For me, this is real. I am going to stay with it. Even if I die, you don't have to die. Let somebody else die, you will come to me. You can't bear that shock. God knows how many months and years it might. Chati pit ke. Kabir's one song was there. Mat kar maya ka ahankar, mat kar kaya ko abhiman, kaya gar se kaji. In that he says this. Mat kar kaya ko abhiman. मत कर माया को अहंकार, कायागार से काजी, कायागार से काजी रे जैसे ओसरा मोती. Then he says, झोंका पवन का लग जाए रे झटका, पवन का लग जाए, काया धूल हो जासी. एक झटका आया ना लाइफ का, काया धूल, काया बॉडी, मैं मेरा, and this all the time obsessed with the body. One day when it drops, kaya ghar se gaji. Before you know, before you can realize, it's gone. Mine, me or mine, something. Then he says, ऐसा सत्य था महाराज जिनका मुल्को पे था राज, जिन घर झूलता हाथी, जिन गल घर झूलता हाथी रे जैसे अब दिया ना बाती. एक जमाने में महाराज, all these kings and palaces, they talking about us only, me, my family, my house and all this. ऐसा सख्त था महाराज, मुल्को पे था राज. The emperor is ruling the whole. He has only elephants. Elephants mean those days Rolls Royce. Only elephants. जिन घर झूलता हाथी, आज उस घर में ना दिया ना बाती. एक लैंप नहीं, लैंप जलाने वाला कोई नहीं. All these old forts and palaces once upon a time gone. Such will be our case. How many years? This house, me and mine. Even if you say my lineage will run it, my next children will run it. How long? 100 years, 200 years, 500 years, 1000 years. Do you think these buildings will exist? पूरा काया पलट जाता है. History changes. झूठा माई थारो बाप, झूठा सकल परिवार, झूठा फूटती छाती. इसे झूठा माई थारो बाप, योर मदर एंड फादर झूठ, झूठा सकल परिवार, पूरा परिवार झूठ, झूठा कूटती छाती, जो पीट पीट के रोता है वो भी झूठ. क्यों रोते हो? बिकॉज दे थॉट दिस इज रियल, एंड दैट इज द प्राइस दे पे. कबीर इज डायरेक्ट वन, straight. Ramana is very soft. Both are revealing the same truths. Ramana talks by grace, and it's like fragrance, very comforting, soothing, slow way. But sometimes the ego does need Kabir. Ramana is for very mature souls where you don't need thrashing. Those who have come, those who have got thrashed already in life, they will easily understand what Ramana is telling without conflicts. Simply they will contemplate, surrender to the truths. But some, they need Kabir. They need Jiddu. Direct manner, such a manner that you are jolted out. See what I'm saying right now. झटका लगता है एकदम से सुन के, अरे बाप रे ये क्या है. So many days we are hearing Ramana. Ah, so nice. 9 to 11. शांत हो गए, कितना मस्त लगता है. Then suddenly Kabir's वाणी. ये कैसा deep content. Two versions. Same. Ultimately it is that. Whoever wants to take whichever, you take it. Accordingly, whichever is true for you, you take. Whichever we can understand. But someday we must understand this. We cannot be spared. It is not by that you ignore it and you are going to be spared. No, someday it will come and stand in front of you. All these truth will come and stand in front, like death. You cannot ignore death or the fear of death. Let's not talk about death, but it's going to come one day in front. हाँ, जब आएगा तब देखेंगे। कितने लोग बोलते हैं हम उसमें, व्हेन इट कम्स लेट सी। तब क्या होगा? छूट, ये वाला, कूटता छाती, फूट फूटेगा, छाती पीट पीट के रोएगा। दैट अनबेरेबल, एज दो छाती पीटने से कुछ होगा चेंज। एग्जैक्टली व्हाट जीसस सेड। जीसस इज गोइंग एंड सेइंग, कम फॉलो मी। ही सीज अ डिसाइपल, नाइस डिसाइपल, परिपक्व, पका हुआ। That's how Jesus is picking his disciples. He's not picking from who's wearing a gold medal or who has got status. That will be my shishya. Who has got knowledge? इसको ज्ञान है ज्यादा, that will be knowledge. जिसको अंदर भक्ति ज्यादा है, वो मेरा बनेगा चेला. Pick the choices of people from there. Jesus is telling जिसको कुछ नहीं है, पूरा खाली है, that is my disciple. जिसके अंदर कुछ नहीं है, that is why all his disciples are carpenters, cobblers, fishermen, you know, coppersmith, blacksmith, ऐसे लोग हैं उनके, मछुआरे वगैरह, शिष्य, Jesus Christ, 12 disciples. So in that one disciple, he said, come follow me, because he found somebody right. And that person came. He said, Master, you are telling I'll come. Immediately I'll come. But just not immediately, I'll come, but not immediately, because my father has just expired. You can see the body there. So I'll just finish my last ride, I'll just bury my dad's body and I'll follow. But I'll come. And Jesus immediately said, let the dead bury the dead. You are alive. Come. What does it mean? One dead body, dead. The others also are dead, he's telling, because they, oi, utta chati. They are beating their and crying because they think that person, that husband, that father and son, or whatever, all those people who are surrounding, they think that one is gone. And today I was telling this only to Madhura and the husband here in the restaurant. Body might drop, and they are looking at the body and crying, but you are standing there. Eh? Nobody loves me. All my life they said they love me, they love me. And you are trying to say I'm here. I'm not gone. And over there. So Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. You are alive. Come. He immediately followed. Now, can in our orthodox system we follow this? That is why Jesus was crucified. Kabir was harassed. Why? In our system, Paap hai. What are you talking? And Kabir is singing, Jhuta Sakal Parivar. And is Jesus telling anything different? These are great masters. These are masters who have realized the truth. Ramana also, same thing, but in a very gentle way. He's a very gentle person. झूठा सकल परिवार, तभी तो घर छोड़े हो. Mahavir, how did he leave his house? Why did Buddha leave his house with his wife and children? They realized, झूठा सकल परिवार. It's a realization. It is not ज्ञान. जो ज्ञान से करते हो घबरा जाते हैं. You start thinking about this, you will be scared. This is not thinking. It is a realization when you face it. Now also I know many of you are not wanting to face it. You're trying to escape. Some or the other way you're trying to escape. Now you are in a locked room. That is why what I was telling both of them today. Poor guys. I make them come in, then I say you can't even leave the room, and the room is locked, and then bombarding. It's a torture chamber. You have to listen, you can't. But it's true. It's very, very true. Today you don't listen it, tomorrow you'll have to listen it or you'll have to experience. So, what is wisdom? What is awareness? What is intelligence? What is common sense? To realize the truth. What is the truth? So, truth seekers will only be free. They realize the truth. भाई कल तो ये कभी तो पहचानना है, तो आज पहचानेंगे. Why many are scared is because they think if they realize now they'll lose everything. But they don't realize what they think they are holding on to. They should not lose. They are anyhow going to lose one day. See that illusion. They are going to lose it. But they will feel from inside, no, 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 if I do these things, I will lose it. Arey, you are going to lose it anyway. जब होगा तब देखेंगे, तब झटके लगा. And जब होगा तब देखेंगे is that exactly that phrase that Ramana says, पूरे दिन अगर चिंतन नहीं किया, पूरे जिंदगी अगर चिंतन नहीं किया, मृत्यु के समय कभी चिंतन नहीं कर पाओ. द टाइम ऑफ डेथ यू कैनॉट, इफ यू हैव नॉट डन इट योर होल लाइफ. जब होगा तब देखेगा, तब देखने के लिए कुछ नहीं रहेगा, बोध भी नहीं होगा. वही पीड़ा में जाएंगे, वही इग्नोरेंस में निकल जाएंगे. नेक्स्ट जन्म सेम रेपिटेशन. इफ यू गेट अनदर जन्म, गॉड नोज व्हाट इज दैट जन्म. इफ इट इज अ मनुष्य योनि, ग्रेट, लकी, बट फिर पता नहीं. दैट इज व्हाई दे से डोंट वेस्ट टाइम. While you have the realization, realize it. While you have the opportunity which is coming by grace. And by the way, it is not that you can escape this also. आपके हाथ में है ही नहीं. You realize it now only, as though it is in your hands. You try not realizing it. Somehow, see how many of us are scared here, but still you are repeatedly coming and sitting and listening to it. You don't like some of the things, but still you are with your eyes open, you are listening. Majburan. Something is making you do all these things. Please understand. If it is in your prarabdha in certain way, it will happen in that way. That's what Ramana is telling. What is destined will happen, come what may. If you're destined to be delivered in this lifetime, nothing can stop you. If you're not destined to be delivered, nothing can stop you. You'll find other different excuses, something or the other, justification, debates, arguments, and you will remain. What? Who's doing that? Your karma. You're destined to be that. Then why am I barking so much? If it is all destined, shut up and sit. Doesn't that thought come to you? Why are we talking all this? सत्संग वत्संग क्यों करना है? होना है तो होना है. How it is going to happen? This way only, no? If I am destined to be free, I'll be free. But how are you going to be free? There will be many modalities that will come into you like this. There will be many truths that will come into you like this. It is a part and parcel of the whole game. By this you go to that. So this also is in that game only. That is why I don't take tension. I ho some ho. It is meant to be, it will happen. If it is not, it will not happen. It is meant to happen. Whatever is meant to happen is happening. Nothing happens without that divine intervention. See, here he says this. Not one atom, not an atom moves except by God's will. This people don't understand exactly. पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता है ना किसी, you know. This is exactly, if you understand this whole sequence, what I'm trying to tell you, experiment in your whole body, how your body is automatically running, breath is automatically running, heartbeat is automatically running, what you are doing is automatically happening. Without plans, life is just moving. Things are just happening. If you are realizing this is happening to me in my whole body, in my system, there is some light because of which I am doing these things, and I have a wrong feeling that I am the doer, but actually something else is doing it. And if I thoroughly become aware of this, it is not difficult to see the whole world that way. You'll see why that one is doing this way, why this one is doing that way, why my child is behaving this way, why somebody listening to me, someone is not listening to me. You will get a clear cut picture. Something is making them do that. Light is entering and they have got prarabdha in their own kosha. That prarabdha is making them go that way. Just because you decide, they are not going to change their prarabdha. All parents have these big egos. Big egos there. They think my child is running according to me. You don't know. Their prarabdha. Most of it is aligned with it. That is why they are born to you. Most of their karmas are going aligned with it. But you feel you are doing it, so it is happening. Ask Ramana's mother, she will tell you best. How much she cried for her son to come back. Did he come back? Was she able to change his destiny? In my life, I am seeing my mother is not able to change my destiny. How hard they are trying. My whole family, they have to give up. Not because I am doing something, even I have to give up. Even if I try, it will not happen. Even if I want to go back into certain areas of life, I can't go back. Even if I want. It is just like telling you now, go back to what you were 10 years back. Will you go back? Try how much ever. You can't go back there. No parents can force. No family member can force anything in this. Everything is just happening according to Prarabdha. If you realize this, you have realized what Bhagavan Ramana is trying to teach. Simple words. What he told, the ordiner controls the fate of everyone according to the Prarabdha. What has to happen will happen. What is not supposed to happen will not happen. So the best thing is to remain silent. This is exactly the words Ramana wrote to his mother, who was crying and wailing, come back home. Somebody said, are you mad? The mother is crying. You're sitting there still. Are you in Mauna? Oh, if you're in Mauna, here is pen and paper. Write at least and give. And that time he took this and wrote. And that is exactly Karturajnane Prapte Phalam Karma Kim Param Karma Tajjadam Upadesharam verse number 1. The ultimate truth. So this will not be easily accepted by the world because the ego doesn't want to die. Ego will not give up. Hey, क्या बोल रहे हो? सब भगवान के हाथ में. You should have seen that day when I told this. New people had joined, bechare, over there. 3 people had joined that day. Day first day. Very excited. I am a this bhakta, I am a that. I am dying. I want to join. Okay, come. I know you will die only. They came and that day, poor thing, they heard this. Everything goes by destiny and this. Tak, 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 3 left that time only. I said, poor thing, this is a torture for new people. Suddenly to enter into this, it's like a slap on the face. Because the controller, the I is coming here. They are thinking, I'll come here to find some solution. What to do in life? You tell me, sir. Bhaiya, this. I will come and listen to the satsang. What now should I do? And I'm telling this thing. They will say, Pura chapad. With what eagerness I had come, and this guy is spilling the, and they will run. So, is their running going to defy the truth? Someday they'll have to realize. So, what they will do? They will go and play again in that illusion. I am the doer. They will continue. Let them continue. One day they will realize, sooner or later, that they are not doing anything. So, you guys have been almost 4 5 years here. Constantly, we have been doing it. So, for you, it is easy. Very, very easy. Most of you. In the start, how difficult it was. Now it's easy. And you are living it in your life. You guys are all from the world. Nobody is from out of the world. That is what I was telling. All the people who are here, somebody said, no, we are married people. We are ghar grahasti. I said 90% of the people here on the platform are ghar grahasti wale and not bekar berozgar. They are all from good profiles. Most of them are doctors here. Some are lawyers. Some are government bureaucrats. And ऐसे वैसे नहीं, they are busy. Heart surgeons operating so many surgeons in a day. Even they sit with the satsangs in the recordings or whatever. Some doctors I have allowed because their shift finishes at 9 or they come late. And then they have to rush the next morning. In that, they want to see that. Happy to serve them. तलब है तो वेर इज आवर एक्सक्यूज गृहस्थ है ये है वो है काम है धंधा है अरे चाहिए तो कुछ भी हो जाए ना एनी ऑब्स्टेकल कम मुमुक्ष तीव्र वाला जो होता है वो पियर्स करके सत्य को हासिल करता है So are the doctors leaving the profession? I don't know if Dr. Anita is there. She's gone. You see, today's session also, she just sent a message before. I might have to leave the session. There might be an operation, surgery. There is a emergency. She always writes this, not 1 or 2 days. Almost every third day, she will write this. I might have to leave. There might be an emergency call. Or sometimes in the middle, some emergency call will come. She will leave a chat. I have to leave. I have some urgent surgery to attend. What are you talking about? I am busy and I have got this work and that work. And so this is all your tamas. This is all Chandamunda Asura sitting there and simply fooling you, making you give all the kind of justification. That is why I'm giving examples. Hey, I didn't see the time. Let's become aware. Tomorrow we'll contemplate on the last part of this deep session. So I hope you were. So even whatever excuse I still remove. You have to be alert. Don't waste your time in all this Chandamunda. Just become aware of the presence,